Hello guys, welcome back to the SQL section of data engineering with Animesh, and we are going to solve our next SQL problem, which is rising temperature. So this problem has one table which has three columns: ID, record date, and temperature, and we have to write a solution to find all the date ID with higher temperature compared to its previous date, means yesterday. Return the result table in any order. So let us quickly go to the example. So we will be comparing a pair of two every time, and we will see that if the temperature of the id plus 1 is greater than the temperature of id minus 1. And suppose if you are selecting id as 1, so the id 2 should have higher temperature than id 1, and then only id 2 would be returned. Now suppose consider these two. So id 2 has higher temperature, so we'll be returning id 2 here. id 3 has higher temperature, so we are returning id 3, and here id 4 has higher temperature, so we are returning id 4. Okay, so now let us jump to the coding part. So this is again our typical case of cell join, where we are comparing the rows in the same table. So the basic is we will take table with two aliases so that the SQL engine considers them as two different tables. What is the first condition? First, you will check when w1.temperature is less than w2.temperature. I will show you what I have done. Means suppose this is the first row. So when this is compared with the second row, this temperature should be less than the temperature in the second row. So this is what my W1 dot temperature less than W2 dot temperature is checking. And the second condition, the date condition, that you should only check for one consecutive day, right? So W2 dot record date minus W1 dot record date is equals to 1. Simple. The difference between two dates will always give you result in number of days. Remember this thing. Now what you have to select? You have to select w2.id. Why w2.id? Because when you are checking these two and your w1 has id1, w2 would be id2, you have to return that day where the temperature was greater. So means suppose here id2 is returned. When these two would be compared, id4 would be returned. So that is why we are selecting w2.id. Now I will run this and check. So yes, we got our answer. So we have used a simple self join condition here, and the first condition is w1 dot temperature should be less than w2 dot temperature, means the first row should have lesser temperature than the second row, and the difference between the two rows date should be only one, means these should be on consecutive days. So I hope you would have understood this question, and this is a typical case of self join again. So keep practicing, keep learning, and I will see you tomorrow in my next videos. Bye.